there, this is Shannon with Chic and Sassy Nails by Shannon. Alright, we have a little bit different setup today. Well, I guess it doesn't look different yet for you guys, but I'm on a coffee table, so as soon as it's going to be a little bit shakier than normal because I'm actually going to do a pedicure set on my toes. So I actually did a new pedicure set from the Just Beachy collection on my mani just a little bit ago. This is Pacific Paradise. Again, it's from the Just Beachy pedicure collection, and then I added a little tiny triangle tips of what's it called? So Over It with Make My Daisy. Or is it Made My Daisy? I never remember. Made My Daisy. Alright, so, but because I had some strips left over, I wanted to do my toes to match because I loved this color so much when I was putting it on. So I'm going to use the leftovers, if I can get them out, and do my toes. So, but in order to do that, I had to make a little makeshift area to work on my toes. So we are going to do this. I apologize for it being wobbly because it's on a table, it's on our coffee table, which apparently isn't that sturdy. So last time I don't know if I've done a pedicure set on my toes before. I usually do manicure sets on my toes now that I think about it. So this one's quite a bit big for me because I actually needed to use that for my thumbs. The second biggest strips. Let's see if I can cut this without getting my little orange stick here. Alright, so this is a duochrome. This is a lot of strip left over here, so maybe we're going to save that in case we need it for later. But I apologize for me reaching in front of the camera and for the wobbliness that this is going to be because it is a little awkward to film doing my toes. I have not figured out a good setup yet. Last time I did it at my desk, which is less wobbly, but it's a lot harder to reach. So now I'm trying the coffee table next to my couch and then using my side table to hold my tripod. Or actually, the tripod's on my coffee table, which is why it's wobbly, because every time I move my foot, I'm wiggling the table. But I don't know how to get around that. That fits very nice. Alright. Maybe this other toe will be easier to reach. I doubt it, actually. Sorry. And again, I apologize if you've seen any of my other pedicure videos. I do have scars on my tops of my feet from I had surgery, bone spurs removed quite a few years ago. That wasn't fun to have those both done on the same day. It was crazy to not be able to really walk. But anyway, this set is this light blue, but it shifts. So in the lighting, it has a duochrome effect, kind of more of a green, seafoam green, I think, is what they call it. I was gonna check actually. Let me save this because we have so much strip left on that big one. I could probably do all my little toes with that if I wanted to cut it up, but I think I'm just gonna let it be and use the little strips that were meant to be that size. I was gonna look up the description really quick of this one while I'm cleaning this up. Seafoam Flash, soft cerulean dusted. Okay, wait, with the Seafoam Flash, soft cerulean dusted in dark blue glitter. That is just a lot of ways to say blue and seafoam. I always think cerulean is a little darker than this blue. This is very light blue. And I guess I thought cerulean was darker than this. I don't know. Alright. Now my attempt to not mess up. See, as soon as I move my foot on or off the table. Alright, let's use these teeny tiny little strips. Ugh. I don't know if there's an easier way. Like I said, I can't ever see my toes that great. I wonder if it'd be easier if I hold on, but then I won't be able to. I don't think you'd be able to see it. So I somehow have to have my foot flat so you guys can see it. But I can't really do that. So we're just gonna do this. I don't know if that is the right size, because I can't see the outside edge of my baby toe. Close enough. No idea. Alright, but what I am gonna do is cut this. So what I do is I take this end that I just kind of ripped off, and I either cut it with a little curve or more straight, just so it's not the other way, like the wrong curve to it. And then I'll bring this over to this other little baby pinky toe, which is super tiny. Again, oh, I gotta twist my body around. Hold on, it's all curly. How do I make it not curvy? There, let's see if that works. I'm also struggling because I have very poor light right here. I think that is too far over my... That's okay. Alright. Oh my goodness. This is always so awkward. But I like to be able to show how I do it. I think I went over my cuticle some, so I was going to try to clean that up. Alright, let's peel that off. Oh, did I get it? Yeah. And then, like, I don't shape it a ton. I don't worry too much about the shaping of, like, how much it matches, because the toenails are so tiny and they don't really, you can't really see them. Like, nobody's looking at my toenails that carefully. I do want to do this sideways, so I'm going to trim off a little of this curve and then apply this like this here. I should have just done it straight. Oh yeah, that works pretty good. Alright. I think it's actually pretty good. There's a little bit of overlap here that I'll try to clean up. Like on camera, I feel like it just looks like that light blue color, but it does have a little shift. Good enough. Let's see, is there enough to do any? Let's see if there's enough to do. Oh, here, if I cross my toe, let me see here. we're just gonna use one of these strips, and then I have all that extra that I saved from the big toe strips that I can finish it off with. So let's see, let's try this instead. Oh, I have all these little plastic things sticking to me. Alright, am I in camera or on camera here? Close enough. Alright, I probably shouldn't be using my thumb that I just did my pedicure or my manicure on to cut this, but I am. And I'm stretching out the leftovers. Just gonna cut that little excess off that I didn't get with my finger. Alright. Alright. That's close enough. Let me see if I can cut this straight. I always stretch it out and then it kind of curls. It kind of curls anyway, I guess, as I cut it. So I did push my cuticles back on my toenails as well. Oh, I did that wrong because then I needed some of that length. Oh well. I cut my cuticles back. No, I pushed my cuticles back, trimmed my toenails, pushed my cuticles back, then I used the alcohol swab to clean off all the like cuticles, I guess, after pushing them back. And I did put, what's it called, Nail Envy on as well. I tend to leave my pedicures on longer than I probably should because they stay on so well, but I feel like not letting them get moisture and stuff for so long, they tend to, sometimes they'll split a little bit or start peeling if I don't like let them kind of take a break. I'm getting these little tiny pieces, sorry. Alright, so I'm almost done with that toe, or foot. Let's see if we can make this little piece work. Yeah, it's kind of crooked. That works. And we'll just try to trim this off here. Where's the edge of the toenail? And then I have 3 toes, I think 3 toes left on my other foot. So hopefully this camera action hasn't been making anybody too sick or anything with the shakiness. I know it's not the, like I said, feet are always kind of an awkward thing to film. I think this setup might be better than what I've done in the past, though. It seems to be. I sound like an old lady every time I shift positions. Moaning and groaning. Oh, I only have 2 toes left. I didn't remember that. Alright, so let's finish off these 2 then. I should have been smart. Well, that's okay. I don't need to say. I was gonna say I probably could have gotten my 2 big toes. Oh, I like messed up my. I like jammed something on it. It like got nicked. I will put the plumping top coat over that, and it'll smooth that out. I do love that stuff. All right, let's do this. try to use this to cut the excess off. And then let's try to clean this up as well. All right. I don't know if you can see the color shift in this lighting at all. On the pedicure set, you could, or the mani video I did earlier today, you can see it better, is what they were saying. So I did that one. So this is the pedicure I did, or the manicure I did using a pedicure set, and then I did the accents too. So I'm gonna trim this off a little bit so it's straighter with a little bit of a, that works. And then let's clean up the excess using the orange stick. And then that will be all done. I'll probably put a top coat of the plumping top coat because it's thicker and it will cover the bumps I can feel. I must have I don't know what I did when I was applying these to get it's like I gouged it with something. Anyway, all right, so that is how many strips. I probably could have gotten 2 of my big toes done with these 2 huge strips, because I could have cut them, because I have quite a bit left. I mean, look, I have enough to do a whole nother big toe. So I'm going to end up wasting those 2 big leftover strips. But other than that, I used, I think there was 4 other little strips, 2 little tiny ones and 2 of the medium ones. But here, let's see if I can get these. There. So that is a manicure set with, I think that was 6 of the a manicure set. Pedicure set. Oh my gosh, I'm tired, you guys. This is a pedicure with a pedicure set using the 2 big toes and then 4 of the other strips. So it was leftovers to my manicure. So there you go, a pedi and a mani. So the pedi and mani is on the other video, but a pedi and a mani with 1 pedicure set. All right, check out that other video. I am not fancy and I don't know how to link it below or anything like that. So I'll have to learn how to do that on YouTube. All right, take care. Bye-bye.